Okay, starting to get there now. I think we're sort of finished in that area there. I'm going to get going on this area now. This is going to be a little bit more difficult, but not much. Let's get started on that bit. Use some liquid so we can get it nice and transparent. Now this area here is just a little lump. Now this area here is just sort of sitting on top of the wave. It's just before the wave breaks. And because of that, it's a slightly different colour. But then we drop down here, just it sort of breaks here, and you've got the foam there, and then this is underneath that sort of bit that's coming over the top, like there. Well, that's the way it looks anyway. It's almost got that curve there, and that's when it gets a little bit lighter. The tricky bit with doing this is trying to get these foam areas to look, well, to look like foam really. It's not anything I normally paint, so I'm kind of winging it a little bit. But it's not looking too bad. I've used a mixture of rigger brushes and a fan brush, just to give you a sort of a spotty, almost like a spotty look. Now I'm just going to do it slightly off-white to begin with. Now this is neat, titanium white here. Just sort of doing the highlights, just with the tip of the rigger brush.